They are in a battle. They're trailing Bastrop 28-19 at this point. But the other 4 teams all seem to be in pretty good shape to maintain their spots for next week.
All right, Fanstand Big Ten 6-10, Casey Johns.
Number 6, Bowie. Number 7, Hutto. Number 8, Rudder. Number 9, Bastrop. And number 10, the McCallum Knights.
McCallum new to the top 10. Coach, your thoughts?
As we look at this bottom 10, Bowie is in a very close game, 7-7 with Austin High. Brian Rudder is trailing 34-7. So, those 2 teams are definitely still up in the air as far as how they're going to turn out this week. Hutto, Vista Ridge are in pretty good shape. And, of course, McCallum took care of their business last night, so they're in good shape for next week.
All right, 55-41, the final McCallum. We had Colton Lusson, quarterback for the McCallum Knights last night, but right now we had the main man for the Dripping Springs Tigers, Tiger voice, Clint Shields from KDRPlive.org. Clint, how did the Tigers look through the first half?
Well, you've got a lot on the line for both teams, and I think in a couple of spots now they both show it with some tightness here and there. Dripping Springs started off the night really well, taking the opening kickoff and moving 67 yards in 11 plays. Ty Scott got into the end zone from 8 yards out. Marble Falls answered right back, though, going 75 yards in 10 plays. They ate up what was left of the first quarter. So both teams, 1 possession, 1 touchdown in the first quarter. An interception for Marble Falls. They turned that into points. An interception for Dripping Springs. They get a field goal from Peyton Williams. And then just before the half, we've got a pretty brisk south wind all around the area tonight. And Zed Werner threw one up for grabs for Marble Falls, and it was either going to be picked off or knocked down by Marlon O'Neill for Dripping Springs. And David Morgan, who was just an outstanding receiver for Marble Falls, came back into the play and actually took it right out of the hands of O'Neill for about a 20-yard gain. And the Mustangs punched that one in for a score. So we've got a 20-10 score at halftime, Marble Falls on top. And we've seen something that's a first for all of us tonight, an extra point that actually hit both uprights but still went through.
Wow. Well, Clint, we saw 2 left-footed kickers yesterday between LBJ and McCallum, and that was a first for me. You know what? We're actually running up against the bottom of the hour. We'll definitely check in at the end of the game, okay?
We will talk to you then.
All right. Okay, that's Clint Shields, voice of the Dripping Springs Tigers. Marble Falls and Dripping Springs in a dandy has big playoff implications, and we'll get you back to the rest of the scores in 6 minutes. Friday Night Fanstand.
KJCE Rollingwood Austin. KKMJ FM HD3 Austin. And now on your smartphone through Flycast. Talk 1370. The right choice.